Okay, welcome America, welcome Justin Bieber. We are graphing exponential functions today. We have done already problems 1 and 3 on the attached worksheet. And we are going to move to number 4. It has a base of a fraction, so it changes things slightly for the original two points that we're going to be shifting. So we will go ahead and start with problem number 4. Okay, so our original points from the parent function, and this parent function for number 4 is that y equals 1/2 to the x. So if I plug in, again, if I plug in 0 for that x, anything to the 0 power is going to be 1. So our original point from the other problems, 0, 1, is still going to be 0, 1 for a fraction base. 0, 1. Now, we could plug in 1 again, like we have done for the bases that are 2 and 3 in the previous problems, and get a 1/2, 1 and 1/2. But a fraction of a 1/2 is kind of hard to plot. So it's common practice to put in a -1. That way, 1/2 to the -1 will make it a 2. That 1/2 will flip. So we'll be plotting a nice point, -1, 2. If you forget that and you plot 1/2, it's fine. And before we continue, I'm going to go ahead and plot the asymptote. So the original parent function asymptote is at y equals 0, and this one is being shot up 4. So our asymptote is at y equals 4. You know, it's good that I'm recording because I think Zyra's going to be really upset that she missed this lesson.
Probably.
Yep.
She's probably crying.
Well, we should message her when I post this, just so she can feel like she's part of the class and watch it. Okay, so let's go ahead and take these 2 points, these 2 y coordinates, and multiply them by this 3 in front. So the x coordinate doesn't change. We're still plugging in 0. But now the y coordinate is being multiplied by 3. There's 3 waiting in front. So that point is going to go from 0, 1 to 0, 3. And the second point is going to go to -1, 6. I'm going to go ahead and plot those 2 points. Zero, 3, and -1, 6. Now don't worry that these 2 points are on either side of the asymptote because we're going to be moving them. We're going to be shifting them left 2 and up 4. So these points are going to go shh, shh. Do you like the sound effects?
I like that, yeah.
Shh, shh. Okay. Whatever, close enough. And let me write here, left 2, horizontal shift of 2, left, and then up 4. And now we draw our graph. And notice this graph is now approaching the asymptote. So in problem number 3, this graph is diverging. This graph is going towards the asymptote, so it's converging. That's the difference between those 2 words there. And we already know the asymptote is at y equals 4. The domain's the same. And again, we've got to be careful with the range. The range goes from low to high. So the lowest value for any of these points on this graph is 4. So it goes from 4 to infinity, but not including 4 because that's the asymptote. So from 4 to infinity. Soft bracket around the 4. How are we doing?
Not bad.
Not bad? Good. Kayla? This is fun? Okay, good. All right, I am at 5 minutes. I'm going to do one more for the video here. I'm going to move to number 9. Okay, so the parent function here is y equals e to the x.
What is E?
E is a natural number. It's found in science. I don't know if you've learned about it in biology, maybe.
Oh, wait, I just know my
but-
physics homework.
You just essentially need to remember it's approximately 2.7. So if you plug in, so if it's y, the parent function is y equals e to the x. If you plug in 0 for the exponent, it's just anything to the 0 power is still 1. So you still have the first point is the same, 0, 1. However, if the exponent is a 1, e to the first power is 2.7. That's really the only difference you need to worry about. I'm going to go ahead and plot those 2 points. I'm going to put the asymptote in. And I went through a better description in the video for the notes about E in my video. Where is this at? I'm going to use purple. Okay, 0, 1. And then 1. And when you're graphing 2.7, it's just, about. It's in between 2 and 3. So I'm just going to put it right there. Now we have to take those 2 points and we're going to shift them left 4 and down 3. You guys, I got an email saying, oh my gosh, this is so exciting. You guys are getting new laptops. And I was thinking, where is my smart board? I don't want a new laptop.
Laptop?
I don't want a new laptop and I have to re-image it and put all my apps back on it and everything. I think they just take it and give me a new one. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing with the old ones. This one's fine for me. Okay, so where am I at? Left 4, down 3.
Wait, what's the asymptote?
Negative 3. So, negative 3. That was, you know what? This is good for America. This minus 3 at the end, and I know we've talked about this from Algebra 1, but as I was just showing on the board, if you've got a graph from Algebra 1 that's, I don't know, y equals 3x or something like that, equals 3x. And then you add a minus 2 at the end. That minus 2 takes every single point and makes every y-coordinate 2 less. So it just takes the whole graph and it shifts it down 2. And this is what's happening here. It's taking this graph and it's shifting it down 3. So that's why we're going left 4. This is a horizontal shift. Left 4, down 3. I should be using a different color. Green. Good enough.
Is there a video where you say that from the beginning part?
From the beginning of this class, when I was talking about the parent function, or are you talking about the shifts, the horizontal and vertical shifts?
No, when you, just the beginning part when you get to the ordered pairs.
Yes, what I did today, I did not record. But at the very beginning of the notes for Unit 8, Day 1, there is an explanation there of how to get those 2 points. Okay. So the range is from -3 to infinity. And this graph is diverging. It's going away from the asymptote. think that's the end of my video. We're gonna move on and do problem number 11 next. I think I'm gonna stop my video. All right, thanks for coming out.